welcome in. This is the Bullshit Pretend Friends Fantasy Basketball Podcast. I'm in with the shaved whale himself, Bergs. I'm Gordo. We are your hosts.
Happy fucking Merry Christmas, you fucking wankers.
Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas. Is it Easter? Because I'm doing this with an egg this week.
Yeah. Chocolate variety too, mate. Or was it caramel?
I guess we'll go with caramel. But that's gross. Let's not talk about that.
We nearly got a Christmas present this week, though, mate. I know you didn't check the chat for like the week and really care about it, but you nearly lost the baker and gave us a massive Christmas present, and yourself probably a Christmas nightmare.
I said last week on the pod on this show that I was going to have a week off, and to my word,
your team did
absolutely
as well,
had a week off, and my team did as well.
It just proves that you don't really have to do much to beat Baker, but fuck me, that was close, mate. That was a bit close.
So, I ended up being one player short, despite I thought I'd set my lineup to get the max.
You're tanking, mate.
Yeah, tanking through the tanking wins.
Tanking without your first.
Yep.
Fuck fantasy anyway. That's my motto for tonight.
That's fair.
Another Sunday bullshit for me.
It's probably not more bullshit than what I just went through. I mean, I think I paid attention to streamers for one day where I picked up Damian Lee, who was starting with Booker out. He was coming off like a 30-point game or something, or 30-minute game. I don't know. He played 17 minutes for 2 points, 2 rebounds, and a turnover.
Classic.
And starting, and that was the point where I was like, well, if it's meant to be, I'll just win, and I'm not going to bother paying any more attention this week, and that was it.
Well, I nearly played Shamit for that same reason.
Well, you should have. He had a couple of really good games.
Yeah. No, I picked him up and thought about playing him. Yeah, it wouldn't have really mattered if I did anyway, but yeah. Fuck Surge, fuck Fantasy, fuck Siakam, the wanker. If I trade players, they're meant to play shit against me, not fucking have 150 points in 4 games, the cockhead. Fucking jerk he is, mate. What else did he get? He had a massive week, man. Fucking, I think Doncic got 50, 10, and 8 today. CJ had his best
games did he have against you?
He had 2. He had Doncic had a 50, Siakam had a 50. CJ had his best week of his fucking of the year against me. Yeah, I think he had a 49 and 10 yesterday or some shit like that.
Fucking hell.
So, yeah, fuck him, man. Like, not even a 20-20-10 from Sabonis for the week average could have helped me.
Yikes. He's fucked. He's just had a huge week there.
Like I said in the group chat, I was second in assists, third in boards, I think it was 5th in steals in the end, and I lost all them categories. And second in points, I lost all them categories. Like, that's over the whole league. So I would have beaten most teams, the old hypothetical, but obviously ran into fucking Surge, cock muncher.
That's so painful.
Yeah. Oh well. What can you do, mate?
Can you do? Yeah, well, if it's any solace, Surge will just lose in straight sets come playoffs, as we know is customary. So
I just,
you can feel better about that.
You want to scrape into whatever side he's on and try and make it against him, and you're fine.
Mate, that's what I've been doing. You think that I'm just having a bad season or I'm tanking or whatever, but I'm just playing it smart, trying to got that same side of the bracket as Surge.
You got nothing. You fucking scrape past Baker by a fucking nose, mate. You're a $1 favourite and you won by a nose.
We don't play.
Not even a beret nose. It's more like a burger fucking Aboriginal nose, mate. You won by.
A win's a win.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
No, I get it. So that's. I think Buddha's still 6th now, on 5 wins because he lost by 1 steal. So.
Yeah, so we've got Matt undefeated, 9 wins and a tie. Surge, Crouch, who after starting 0-3 is now 6-3 with a tie. in third, then Simo, Richo, Buddha in sixth on 5 and 5. Marcus, Shaky, you
it's
and
got
me,
it's
all
got
4
me
and
eighth
6.
on mine. Yeah, it's got me 8th on mine, so I'm claiming it. Just because I beat Shaky and I beat you, so that's where I should be 8.
Yeah, I'm not sure how those tiebreakers have worked out on mine because it's got you ninth, but there's four teams on 4 and 6 there. Aaron with Tatum, James Harden.
0-4.
Oh no,
James Harden. Did you see his game today?
I didn't actually.
Yeah, let's get into it. We need to talk about this game because he had a guy get 21 assists, and he still lost assists by fucking heaps as well. I think it was 21 assists, 11 rebounds. I think it was like 20 points, 21 points or something, 23 points maybe, something like that. My thing's got shit, so I can't. Internet, mate, Australian internet.
Yeah, good timing for that. Okay, so
he got 20, 11, 21 today. And still lost assists by 23. Only got 100 assists for the week. What's going on with Aaron's team, man? How many games did these players miss? God.
Well, he's only played 28, so I thought he was
back
from.
28.
I thought Aaron was back from from the jungle, so I'm confused as to why he's not at least gotten close to the game stat there.
Yeah, it's a little bit sus, isn't it? Right? He's always a quiet ones that are the dodgiest, mate. We'll leave that up to the group chat, mate. We'll leave that up to Richo. Richo, you'll watch this, mate. Listen to this, sorry. Suss out Aaron missing 5 games and losing by, in 5 games, that could be 20 assists easy.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Richo is not gonna be concerned by the fact that Aaron missed 5 games this week.
We're gonna test out his integrity, aren't we? Hey, we're gonna test it out. It's funny he hasn't mentioned it. Integrity officer doesn't even mention it.
I'm sure that Aaron just didn't have internet or something in the middle of McGill. So
he had a lot of injuries, but there's no excuse. Fucking stream, mate.
It was tough this week with if you got a couple of late injuries, it was hard to make it up because of we're still going to 33 games over the shorter week.
Yeah. Look, I think he just got unlucky, to be honest. 1 game from Lowry, none from Booker, 1 from Anderson.
Lowry's missed more than he's played this year, but I'll agree.
He was always going to miss 1 though because he's back. DiVincenzo didn't play this week, but there's someone there he could drop and get at least 3 more games in. No excuses. Some 5 games. He lost, so the fucking pointer's got to be fucking on him, mate. That's how we do it here.
Yeah, unless your opponent was the integrity officer who scraped over the line, even with the 5-game advantage.
Yeah. Oh, what? 3 rebounds? Oh, it was 3 rebounds in the end. Nah. I'm sorry. I can't. I've stayed pretty quiet since I came back into the group after my fucking incredible sulk. All right, but there's got to be something looked at here. Nah.
Is it time for a coup? Do you have to take back your mantle as the integrity officer?
Are you sure?
You're talking like you want it, Benjamin.
No, definitely don't want it. I just want people looked at like this, right? If that was Shaky, the world would be all fucking on him, mate. Shaky right now he knows what it feels like to be a black man at a shopping centre, right? Security all around him. In comes little fucking white man Aaron walking through, rooking everything, stealing everything. For you people who don't know what rook means, and no security around to catch him. This is what's going on here. They're all circling Shaky.
I think maybe let's talk about Shaky because maybe the reason Aaron's getting left alone is that he hasn't done it for 9 out of 10 weeks.
Well, he's missed games capped a few times this year, old Aaron. I don't give a fuck about the jungle. I've spoken about this. But yeah, Shaky obviously forgot to put, Trey on the other day, an OG. Just happened to forget to change his team. Yeah. Like I said, early stage dementia must be for Shaky.
and I believe it was one of my last things I said in the group chat was on Tuesday when I said Shaky will forget to play Wendell Carter this week,
Yeah, and
who is returning. He returned today, as I said, on Tuesday.
Let's move into it. Let's move into that matchup. He lost 6-3 to fucking Strobel. Look, probably couldn't have won really, but missed the games cap by one.
Well,
didn't play Trey. Didn't play
He couldn't
OG.
have won because he's not playing Trey. Like
didn't play Wendell Carter. Didn't play Keldon Johnson, who I saw was playing yesterday. Today.
Yeah.
Bain, you probably give him a little bit of leeway on because Bain's probably a late one. I didn't really notice that one. But, to miss the games cap, to do that with Trey and OG, did not play Keldon, right? What did Wendell play today? He didn't play many minutes.
He played 19 minutes. Yeah. But
so there was good cause for Wendell not to come on, right? But if you're playing one game short, you got to play someone, right? Like if he played 33 games, I probably wouldn't bring up Wendell because he's coming back. He was never going to play more than 20 minutes, right? But he missed games, so you got to put someone on.
He only played 8. He started 9 players on his field today, but only 8 of them were active. Cater Bates Diop didn't play me.
Who was I seen was I know most people's outs, and he was out fucking 2 days ago, mate. Come on, bro.
So yeah, like that's Matt, probably fucking time to do something. You've ignored this for a few weeks now.
We got two of. I don't care, man. Aaron's back in the country. He's on shaky level right now. Like missing 5 games and losing by 3 rebounds is a fucking farcical, mate. Like especially when I've heard rumors that he might be blowing it up soon, right? I got people saying he's blowing it up. Other people saying he's not blowing it up. So I don't know what's going on. But you can't be missing 5 games and losing by 3 rebounds. No fucking way.
Yeah, Aaron's still got his first, so like he's probably every chance just to try a sneaky little tank without anyone noticing because he's not on that radar. That's a good point.
Sneaky. Missing 5 games isn't sneaky, mate. This is Baker and Shaky dumb.
Sneaky because he's not on the radar.
That's what I mean. Because all the security guards around Shaky, mate. If Shaky just fucking behaved himself for a couple of weeks and stopped fucking stealing shit, people that are stealing shit and getting away with it won't get away with it.
He's absolutely going to go with the I have too many injuries to make it up kind of thing. But when you're rostering Kyle Anderson, who's injured, who's not worth holding through that, he's droppable. Even Genzo, you can drop.
Yep.
So yeah.
There's no excuses for it. Like there's no and the game Diop did play this week, by the way, was 9 minutes. By the way, game he did play for Shaky was 9 minutes.
So Shaky's really
he could have played Bamba today. Or did he play Bamba today? No, he didn't. He dropped Bamba.
No. Mo Barber's on the waiver wire right now. So.
Yep, Bamba got 9, 5, and 1 block. Bamba's probably not playable, but again, if you're missing games cap, there's no.
Well, he's better than Cater Bates Diop 0 minutes.
Yeah, exactly right. So I was going to be quiet about this shit, but it keeps happening. And I know Buddha gets really angry at me and tells me, no one should care. We had a decent discussion about it the other day. I'm like, well, we've got to have no rules for tanking or every single rule for tanking, mate. You can't have an in-between thing that we got now. Right? I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'd love people just to be able to openly tank. Fuck them. Because you get punished for being in the Beast Bowl, mate. So if you don't want to do the right thing, then you get in the Beast Bowl and you get punished.
No. The rule is you have to just roll out a lineup that is acceptable and looks like you're trying to win.
That rule has been broken about 20 times this year and nothing's happened.
Well, that's on Matt for not actually enforcing anything, but that is the rule. You have to meet the games cap unless you have a legitimate reason, like Aaron's going to play with all his injuries.
Games cap, by the way.
Well, no, because Matt hasn't updated it in 5 years.
Yeah.
But you have to roll out quote unquote your best lineup. So
I get from people you can't tell people what to do about your team. Well, we do though. We do tell them because they have to pick players regardless. So we are basically telling them what to do with their team. It's just not in a way like North Korea tells their people to watch TV. It's a little bit more subtle. It's like
No, you just have to try and win, man. It's really simple. It's really obvious, and it's really not that obtrusive or intrusive to saying like, oh, you have to play this play for that. I mean, you just have to try and win, and there's a lot of different strategies. And this is why you going off at Richo last year was ridiculous because Richo was still trying to win.
Yeah. I know.
Shaky is like so obviously intentionally trying to lose. He's trying to not win here, and any idea that like
I'm
is
putting
like
Aaron in the same
anti-tanking
boat as
rules.
Shaky this week. They're exactly the same in my boat. I reckon Aaron's even worse, to be honest.
I wouldn't say he's worse, but yeah, look, he's pulled some shit there. He's on par.
I'm not talking about overall. I'm talking about this week.
Well, yeah, I guess yeah. Like he could have
say
easily
much in the group chat about it, but something needs to be done, Brain. Like it's beyond the fucking joke now. People are like, "Oh, why do you care so much?" Why shouldn't we care? Anyone that tells me they don't care about this league, get the fuck out. Let someone else in. We all give a fuck. We all care about this league. We care about winning the money. We care about the Beast Bowl. We care about everything. Our group chat's one of the most craziest groups I've ever been in. We fucking care, right? That's why we yell so much on draft day because we fucking care.
It doesn't get said. It doesn't get brought up enough. But we are all putting in $100. This is for $1,000 prize at the end of the day. We are trying to. This is gambling for $1,000, and so if someone's
want it to be fun, play for free and just have trophies and that way. Because we're just playing for fun. Then don't put any money in.
No, playing for free isn't fun. Playing for free is boring.
We play for fucking sheep stations here, mate. This is Yellowstone. We fight each other off our fucking land for this shit, right? It's that serious. So stop palming it off saying it's playing for fun, because we don't play for fun. It's fun being competitive around a group of mates that you've been involved in for over 10, 15 years, right? That's the best part about it. But when people are actively cheating, this is cheating, man, right? And one thing I don't stand is cheating, okay? And it doesn't matter if you're playing for fun or for $1 million. Don't cheat.
Yeah, it's.
I can't be any stronger about it, mate. I literally.
You can't be. You flat out said that they're cheating. I'm not sure if I'd go that. I think it's disingenuous.
It's cheating, mate.
Yeah, sure. Okay, like
they're breaking the rules. They're breaking the rules for gain. That's cheating. That's.
I think I think there's like a very clear path here for Matt to come in and like do something and say something. And obviously it's Christmas time. Merry Christmas, all you fuckers. He's very busy.
I'm the fucking Grinch, mate. If you're
Jim
running the league right now,
sexier.
if you were in Barre's position, what would you do to Shaky and Aaron? What would you do to them after this week? And be honest, be blunt.
Look, Shaky's far beyond like taking the piss at this point. This is like week 7 of him just not hitting the games cap, coming up with. Well, he stopped making excuses. He's just flat out saying like, "I forgot."
Is he past the warning stage? Is he ready for first round?
He's well past the warning stage.
To me, first round with him?
To me, because I'm like I'm a bit of a trigger happy on this. I just take the first round pick.
It's only going to take one first rounder to be lost, and it will stop.
I think Aaron.
Now, Aaron will just needs a warning because it's disgusting, but it's his first really bad offense.
Aaron's is really bad. I think it needs it needs a KFC. Yeah, it needs a KFC warning.
3 shots and fucking $20 a KFC and a final warning, mate. Right? Yeah, because it's fucking shocking. It's terrible, mate. I'm telling you right now, he is going to blow it up in the next couple of weeks. He's going to trade away and get picks for all his good players that he can get rid of. I'm telling you. I'm sick of hearing that he's not going to blow it up. He's 3-7 with some of the best keepers in the league. Right?
And his first
probably the best keepers. So, and he just traded fucking LaMelo for a massive haul.
Yeah, so he needs to do.
3 days later, so in fairness, I'll let him off for the trade, you know. But he's still 0-4 after trading him.
He's lost 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Aaron needs a KFC level warning. Shaky at this point, bare minimum, I would be like.
I'll be taking this too, mate. Like, he's my mate, and I love the guy and all that sort of shit. But it's cheating, man. And it's only going to take one person losing their first, and I'm telling you, it'll stop.
Matt's hesitant to do that. I would just be saying at this point, I think at the very least, you just need to be saying, okay, you're barred from getting pick 1 at this point.
Yeah. I'm even happy for it to be you only get pick 6.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy for it to end at the bottom of whatever tier you're in, right? So he's in the top 6 tier, so he gets pick 6.
Yep.
Right? So you still get first, but you get pick 6.
And at this point, that would be fair, and he should be happy
again,
to not lose his pick.
If you do it again, you then get pick 12. Right? You go right down the bottom.
Oh, no, he would just lose the pick if there's another transgression.
But who gets it?
No one. We just miss it.
So
there's only 11 picks. There'd be 11 picks in the first round.
Okay.
And then he goes into the season after the draft with one player short, and that's to be made up in free agency.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no makeup pick. There's no you get a pick at the end of the first round or at the end of the draft. No, you just start the season one player short.
I'm all for it. I think it's just going to take one to happen, and then it will stop.
Oh, absolutely. It's always the way.
I looked at the draft rankings for next year, and there's at least 12 players who are going to play straight away next year, mate, who are good enough. Minimum. I've
been saying this for fucking months. Like, it is not just Victor Wembanyama in this draft. It's not just Scoot. It is like it's a crazy deep draft. There are like a bunch of kids who are going to come in and make a difference straight away.
A lot of Europeans as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think there was a couple drafted last year who might be coming over as well, who've already been drafted. So, yeah, like there's a lot coming through in this class. It's a really strong class. It's really deep.
Imagine doing all that work to be shit and then not get a good pick anyway. You know?
It's the nature of the lottery as well.
Yeah. Richo's kind of correct. Like, what we did makes this happen worse with the Beast Bowl participants getting the first and second favourites, right? Yeah, it has affected that a little bit, but I think it's more Wimbledon fucking Llama than it is what we did with because I believe if everything's done properly, that what we brought in this year is correct. Like, the bottom 2 should get the first and second favourite, and the rest just. Whatever.
Yeah, it's the Wembanyama effect. We saw Baker like keen to lean into this tank.
Yeah,
like before that rule was changed. Bro.
We never tanked this bad.
We saw
Zion and Simmons and all these.
Shaky was talking about tanking before draft day.
Yeah.
Just for Wembanyama. So like, it is the Victor effect. It's not the rule change. It's like.
It makes it look like it's because of the rule change, but it's not. It's fully like if next year's draft class was terrible, no one would be tanking right now. Well, Baker would be.
Yeah. I said it on draft day. I was actually surprised because I suggested this rule change. I was surprised it went through. I didn't expect it to get through. I thought that the Richos and the Buddhas would be against it.
They're probably
and it would. Well, they're very vocal about still being against it. I thought it wouldn't get through until next year, if at all. But I suggested it, and it got through. And I was quite surprised by that.
Anyway, look, I think we probably should stop talking about it and let Brain now just. But something's got to be done right now, as of tomorrow. Not tomorrow, day after Christmas, so Boxing Day.
I'm really expecting Matt to jump out and do anything tomorrow. He probably won't hear this night anyway.
I forget it's Christmas. But yes, it's pathetic at the moment. It really is pathetic. Like, it's as pathetic as me trying to win in 4 and 6.
I think the Baker was the easy target for him to.
Yeah. Well, he was the most
make his little his little quote unquote press conference about it, and put his little suit jacket on and be like, "Oh, look, I'm the lawyer."
Yeah. He looked cool once. You know, like Scott Morrison. You know, now where is he? He's probably gone to
Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's time to pull the nose out of your ass, Matt, and do something. Do something.
Be a leader and stop being everyone's friend. We're still going to fucking think you got a big nose regardless of what happens, mate.
No one. You haven't got any friends in this league anyway.
Yeah, we're all pretend friends, mate. So why are you being so fucking nice? Oh, look, we go for the rest of the matchups, I reckon. We've spent about 20 minutes on that, deservedly. We'll go for the rest of the matchups, and we'll talk about Rich Old Marcus giving us a bit of fucking content.
Oh, we got some content.
So, obviously, we spoke about... So, yeah, Buddha lost by In the end, I think it was 1 steal.
Yes,
25 to 26. Yep. And Crouch obviously missed the game because Porzingis was laid out yesterday. I don't think he had anyone to replace him.
I think it was just too laid out. There was only 2 games on. It's pretty much impossible.
He won, so it doesn't matter anyway. As far as I'm concerned, so it doesn't matter. Buddha was just unlucky that he took Morris off and played what's his fucking name, Meladon, because Meladon got 4 steals last game and Morris got 3 steals and Meladon got none. And he lost. I need Dick Buddha. I needed you to lose that game, so I'm fucking glad that Crouch won. Obviously, you beat the Baker. Bahrain, did he comfortably beat him or just beat him?
No, that was like that came down to today. It came down to today. I think James needed a fair bit of luck. Well, Matt's won that by 1 steal, 29. Oh no, James won steals.
No. It wasn't that close at all. Bahrain obviously broke the field goal record, 58.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he did too. Shit, fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
Hit some threes, Matt.
He shoots 48% against me and then 58% the week after.
Poor James. Yeah, James. Simo was lamenting Matt's good field goal week against him and his bad one against you, and he was like, "Why couldn't that be reversed?" And apparently James sounded like me whinging. But again, why couldn't Matt have his bad week against you and not me?
That's what he gets to be a coward. But apart from that, so yeah, look, the standings are is what it is.
Yeah, we've run through those. I guess we'll just go over our tips quickly. I tipped Serge to beat you. We both picked me, and I comfortably got that win over Baker. I tipped Marcus. You tipped Shaky. Marcus got over the line there in dubious conditions. We both tipped Crouch. I got Aaron wrong because he didn't play a full lineup, so you dubiously get Richo. And we both tipped.
Thanks for the tip.
And we both get Matt over James. So I got 5.
Another one. Another one down.
Yeah, I got 5 and you got 4 because you had to tip yourself.
Yeah, I tipped myself. Fucking win.
Yeah.
The worst part is we gotta go look at the matchups for next week because it's not Sunday, so it doesn't automatically come up. But there we go. I got them up.
So it's me versus Marcus.
Yeah. Fuck. He reckons he would have smashed you this week, mate. But
well, I didn't pay attention. So
I'm pretty sure you would have lost everybody but fucking Baker or Shaky, to be honest. With the week you had. I'm gonna tip you because fuck Strobel. I want you to lose though.
Can you tip Strobel just to jinx him?
No. You can do it for that reason, mate.
Matt versus Shaky.
Oh, fuck.
I guess we both need to pick Matt, even if Shaky wasn't tanking and like intentionally throwing games. Shit. Serge versus Buddha.
Serge.
Yeah.
Better win, Serge. Cockhead.
Crouch versus Aaron.
Aaron's
the shadow tanker.
Yeah.
Both go Crouch there. You've got Richo. That's an interesting one.
Richo is a shit brain, mate. I'll beat him easy.
I'm going to tick you as well.
Yeah, I've got it covered, I reckon.
Yep.
It's a different type of Richo team this year. Usually Richo worries me when I play him because he can usually 5-4 me, but I can't see it. I can actually see me 5-4 in him.
Well, he's bad at field goal and good at free throw and bad at turnovers this year, so I don't know who he is.
Yeah, he's usually easy to read, but he's been a bit. He only got 9 blocks in the end this week or some shit.
Who are you, Gregory?
He had 2 blocks until yesterday. I reckon it was something like that. It was something ridiculous, mate.
That's disgusting.
So look, anyway, going on to the rest of the juice for the week. Richo,
we got one more matchup to get through. I assume you're picking James over Baker. Over Baker.
Oh, jeez. Do we even need to talk about that matchup, mate? Just put the tips.
I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah. Well, okay. Carry on. So
Baker's probably had 2 chances of winning this year, and he's fucked it. Like today, though, he got kind of screwed. Fucking Ben with a dick probably had his worst game in a while. Barrett obviously smashed it, so they probably made up for it. But fucking hell, he had a chance. Everyone was riding it. And then your boy Shea probably saved in the end with his 44 points. But yeah, anyway, so we had a pickup this week. I obviously I got shit given to me when I spent 158 on Norman Powell, who got 21, 4 and 4 today, by the way. We had another, it looked like a mistake at first. 669 points for Larry Nance, who then didn't play.
How was that not just like, oh yeah, that was meant to be 69. Oh
Surely
well, like, lol, that's funny. And he's gone, no.
No. I don't have no one else spend my points on, so I'm going to spend them all on him right now.
He actually gave us a statement. Let's read out this statement. Let me find it.
Read it out. Fucking hilarious.
just find this, like, absolutely, like, what the fuck are you on about?
Just type in 669 and you find it.
Where's it gone? Okay. Nah, I meant 669. I reckon he's the best I'll be able to get without a max bid. Not going to compete with the $1,000 losers, and I'm not going to bid 668 like a little bitch.
So the $1,000 losers is fair comment, but the rest of it's garbage.
I mean, like, I don't know what the rest of us have left. Like, I've got more than $600 left. I've got like 800, I think. But like, it's fucking December, man. Like, we're not even in January yet, and you're leaving yourself. No, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's a funny as fuck move.
No shit for it either. That's the worst part. I caught fucking at least an hour's worth of messages and fucking bagged me for that, mate. For Norman.
Yeah, you needed to be harder on this, like screenshots and like what the fuck, like.
Surge. Who brought it up? Actually, was it Surge? Shaky.
Yeah, see, Shaky's just trying to.
Yeah, he's deflecting.
Deflect. Yeah, he's just taking the spotlight off himself there. Who, by the way, Shaky dropped Cater Bates Diop and added no one. He dropped Will Barton. He dropped Cater Bates Diop. He added no one to his team. I guess he's taken some guys off IR there, but he's made no ads.
But yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
That's weak, Thomas.
And then obviously, Strobel about 2 hours ago. Oh,
now, I thought we agreed at the start of the year, pre-season, that Miles Bridges is a piece of shit and no one should be rostering him.
No, yeah.
The act of rostering Miles Bridges is like pretty offensive in itself.
Let's be serious about this, right? As a cop, basically saying he's not saying that, but a cop.
No, he is.
He's saying that on his team.
He's saying that's okay.
That should just be a shot just for that, because he's a cop.
You are implying that is acceptable because you are an athlete. That is the implication there.
You're giving him his
now. I can confirm that Marcus doesn't roster Deshaun Watson in the NFL league, who was accused by 28 individual women of sexual assault. But I'm sure he's trying. If he made trades, I'm sure he would be trying to trade for him.
Yeah, 100%. If someone doesn't spell out corrupt cop, it's spelled out now. Tell you that fucking right.
This is 100% a shot. If we were all 11 other people in the league, 10, because Shaky wasn't either. 10 other people in the league were of the assumption that if you touch Miles Bridges with a 10-foot clown pole, you are taking a shot. And if it worked, like, if you wanted to eat that, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, you can take that punishment, shut your mouth, and that's cool.
Yep.
But to argue against it and pretend like there's something in the wording and that people are just out to get you, fucking do your shot, take your medicine. You deserve it for rostering Miles Bridges for even 1 second, because he is a gross individual and he should not be in the NBA.
I can't
he should be banned for life.
He's going to have another contract with Charlotte. How bad is Charlotte?
Oh, they're a fucking gross franchise.
What does that say, though, to, like, let's be serious in a world thing, like, not a fantasy thing. What does that say to women everywhere? That these sports blokes constantly get away with this behaviour, man. Like, it's actually fucking disgusting.
It says that once again, Michael Jordan is more about money than anything else. Michael Jordan doesn't give a fuck about, like, actually doing the right thing from a social aspect. And we've seen that back through the 90s all through. up till now. But Michael Jordan's just like make money, and that's all. Like just do what he thinks will win him games. And Charlotte are pretty shit right now. And Miles Bridges would help them win games if he's allowed to play.
Of course he would, mate.
But he should be banned for like 12 months minimum for life, in my opinion.
I said 5 years. I was being a bit lenient.
Oh, when I say like 12 months, I'm like, that's what I think the NBA is more likely to do, rather than like it should be like, we don't want you in the league anymore. You don't represent what the NBA is supposed to like be for.
That's what I get. If this is any job, any normal job, you're done. See you later. Fuck off. Pack your shit and get out of here. You're never coming back. But these constant fucking rich-ass sportsmen, because they're good at fucking a sport, can get away with nearly killing their fucking partners or raping women or whatever the fuck they're doing.
Man puts ball in hoop. It's it makes it hard when I think Rashawn Holmes had some like false allegations against him about this time last year, or the start of this year. So like, yeah. So like his career is like, I mean, it doesn't help that they traded for Sabonis after that, and you know, like his career looks like he was on the
been the backup center. He's barely even that now, mate.
Yeah, so Rashawn Holmes, who's less good than Miles Bridges, the false allegations pretty much end his career. Miles Bridges is going to be let back into the league and given a second chance, even though, no, fuck this guy, man. Honestly. There should just be a gentleman's agreement amongst the league that we don't allow him. Yeah, get rid of him. Just delete him from contracts.
I feel sorry for women, mate. I get that there's women out there who target sports people for whatever reasons, like make them because of the money, the fame, the status, all that sort of shit. But what they shouldn't have to go through is, because they're famous and because they're good at a sport, that they can get away with the behaviour they're fucking getting away with. And it's, I have an 11-year-old daughter, mate. If that actually happened to my daughter, he would be dead. Right? I'm not even joking about it. Right? I don't care who you are. Right? So it scares me. Like it fucking scares me. You know, that this shit just keeps getting swept under the fucking rug, and it happens in every sport, around the world. It's not just in America. It's happened here in Australia, and NRL boys have been fucking shocking at it. You know, Wayne Carey in the AFL, they just keep getting away with this shit, mate.
The NFL is notorious for it, but the NBA is like normally holds itself to a higher standard, and it's supposed to be like, we're above that. We're the woke league. We don't condone this kind of shit. We don't allow it to go on. The Spurs cut Josh Primo earlier in the year.
He flashed, didn't he?
I think it was exposing himself
the Boston
to a psychologist. Ime Udoka, who still doesn't have a job after the Nets nearly hired him. So we got that, and then you've got Miles Bridges beat the fuck out of your girlfriend and in front of your kid, and we're gonna let you back in the league.
Yeah, no, I can't see them.
Inconsistent.
They can't be that dumb, surely. They can't be that dumb. They'll have to. I can't believe they haven't come out and already banned him for life, man.
Well, Marcus thought it was appropriate to roster him, so
So Marcus, man, it's disgusting, mate. Like, cop your fucking shot. You know, I did say we play for sheep stations out here, but there's a fucking line, you know. I was hoping no one would pick him up, to be honest. I was waiting for it as soon as that Bleach report come through.
Yeah, look, the sheep stations is like, you know, okay, but you take your shot for this, and you just accept that, you know, this is the punishment, the payment, the penance for rostering that piece of shit.
Yeah, and I think that should be like instantly dealt with again, Brain. After Christmas, mate, you got a lot of work to do, brother.
Crouch is the shot master. He's supposed to be keeping track of that. Crouch, you need to be strong here, friend. Crouch, be strong. Shaky and Marcus both need to be doing shots for this.
Yeah, I agree, man. You know, I think it's fucking, you know, obviously you've seen what I've gone through in the other shit league with my trades this week.
we've only gone for about 50 minutes. So we can go for another like hour and a half here if we want.
Yeah, I don't really
Let's talk about the casuals in the other league, because Crouch has referred to our league as like casual and just for fun before, privately to me and in the boys club chat. And let's discuss the difference between casual and our league, because our league is not fucking casual. Our league, we take this shit seriously. We don't
want casual about it.
We don't veto trades anymore.
Unless it's
we're playing in. Explain the situation in the other league.
Well, look, I woke up to a message. You got an offer to you. It was for Mikhail Bridges, who's my player, for Zach Levine. I obviously talked to the D League Banter Club, because we have a D League Banter Club. And you pretty much told me to take it, so I did. I was only leaning towards taking it anyway. No brainer, really. And then it got vetoed within 5 hours. Because it's a 3-day range for trades to go through.
That's fucking stupid for one.
Yeah, I know.
And they don't have to give a reason for their veto. They just get to press veto.
20 teams in the league, and the veto's at 8. It was at 6 last year, and I spat it because a couple of my trades got vetoed. And like a third of the league, they're the minority, mate. It's got to be more. It should be 12. It should be 12 of 18, which is about 65, just over 60%, I'm pretty sure. 65% or something it is, just under. But I said, well, it should be at least 12. But I got it moved up to 8. The guy runs the 10 leagues, 11 leagues, whatever it is now. He moved up to 8. But even 8, like the majority of the league think it's a good trade, but it gets vetoed. And these motherfuckers were picking the stats apart like they were detectives going from a fucking crime scene. It was ridiculous, mate. And so we put it through again, got vetoed in 3 hours. We then added, so I gave up Mikhail Bridges and McDaniels from Charlotte, and I got Yang and Levine, and it's only at 5 vetoes so far. I think it's going to probably go through. But we had a massive argument in the group chat. I'm telling the guys they're actual pieces of shit. It's not a trade that you veto. There's been worse trades. Like someone traded Curry and Rob Williams for Zion and who was the other fucking dickhead in that trade?
Brunson. That was your mate.
Jalen Brunson. Yeah. So my mate got an absolute steal. Right? I thought it was a steal. Should it be vetoed? No, but it's a bad trade. I think it was worse than mine because Curry's still out for a month minimum in a league that has no IR spot. Right? And Rob Will was going to be on 20-minute time limit for fucking rest of the year probably. So in a Boston team that doesn't play big anyway. So. And they just kept arguing the point that, Miles, they were talking about all the stats, but not the ones that matter, right? What matters with Mikhail Bridges is he's a one-block wing. He's 42% 3-point percentage because that's a category, which is really good. Low turnovers, he's very efficient, right? And he's 5 rebounds is reasonably good, and 16 points is average in a 20-team league. But they're trying to say, Levine might get traded, and then he's going to be awesome. But what if he's traded to someone shit where he goes down the pecking order? Like, it's just the garbage that were coming up. Me and the fella that were doing the trade thought it was actual collusion. There's a group of friends in there that are purposely not making anyone better. But it looks like there's about 5 of them now. So, because it's got 5 vetoes pretty quickly. So, there's obviously a group of 5. Obviously, we've got a group of 5 with me, you, Shaky Butter, and my other mate, Shane. And we don't even talk about that shit, mate. Like we laugh at the bad offers, like some absolute fucking shockers. I've obviously done Bergs and talk a lot of shit in the group chat, but it's irrelevant. It's fucking irrelevant. It's just funny. It's just funny.
So maybe we should start talking some of this collusive stuff. Just that is a money league as well. But yeah, so that was just for some context that. We are not a casual league. We are not a just for fun league. We despite what sometimes people pretend like this league, we take this pretty fucking seriously.
We do, mate. Like I tell most of my other guys about this league, and they're like, "Fucking hell, man, it's crazy." About the punishment and the trophy I've got to have around. I showed them the trophy, and they just couldn't believe it.
I don't have a single league or anything, like literally anything. Whether the group chat is as active as what this is.
I've got that other footy league I'm in with all the old fellas. They take it fucking serious. But they vetoed one of my trades last year in that league because it would have made me too strong. Right. So they were the top.
They Richard you.
Yeah. It was like hilarious. I was bagging the fuck out of these old blokes. And then one of the guys that was vetoing wasn't even in the fucking finals. He was just a shit gun. He was like second last. And I'm like, why are you vetoing him, mate? It's got nothing to do with you. You're not going to make the fucking final, mate. But yeah, but that league there, like those boys rock up to draft day with like a whole fucking notepad of fucking notes and shit, man. Like, and I rock up there not even nothing, no research, nothing, and I've won that league twice. But they take it serious, right? They take it fucking serious. So they're the only two leagues I've ever seen it, because that league's gone for as long as this one, pretty much. About 8 years.
So just quickly, Crouch, I hope you're listening. Make a note. That's 2 shots for Birds, because he's spoken about 2 mistress leagues now.
Fuck me, I'm just picking up my own bottle the way I'm going. All right, I'll make sure Brain pours his half shots, and we'll be right.
We can curse the league again.
It's just I just want to make it very clear that we are a fucking serious league, and we got to take this tanking shit seriously. Just knock it out of the head, mate.
We talk about $1,000 increments.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we should be taking it too seriously to just be like, oh no, like, whatever, Baker, do what you want. Like, fucking get women. Yeah, oh yeah, Aaron, no worries, mate. You only had 28 players this week. That's fine. Like, no, that's fine. Just go throw your hat in the ring for Victor. Like, that's all good, man. Like, you know, you can add that James Harden.
How can team have Booker, Harden, Cat, fucking whoever else he has, and then Shakey's got Halliburton, Bain, Trey, and they're just 10th and 11th. It's fucked. It's fucked. Like, Aaron's keepers are fucking retardedly good. Like, I believe he'll have the best keepers forever, because he doesn't trade unless it's with Crouch or, you know.
Well, they have to age out eventually. So if you don't let him just...
Unless he rates Baker. So he's got Harden, Tatum, Booker, Towns. Then he's also got Markkanen playing the fucking best basketball he's ever played. He's got Brown, who's having a dominant year. You know, got JV, who just does what he does. Nurkic, I think Nurkic's having a reasonable year for him as well after a lot of injuries. He's got a stacked team, and he's fucking 3-7, bro, and missing 5 games in a matchup.
He's had like some bad luck this year in a few of those matchups, but yeah, there's been a few where it's like, Aaron, you've fallen 5 games short. He fell a few games short against me in week 2 because he was in South America. Yeah. And that wasn't the only time that happened.
He was checking his team, so he was good against me. Because Harden got injured that week, and he definitely took him off.
So yeah, he's had some bad luck, but he's also he's at a point where it's like we probably should keep an eye on his nose.
It's a no-brainer. This week is as bad as Baker's. I hope, Baker, I know you're our best listener and our number 1 fan, and I know you'll bring it up in the group chat, mate. So we're relying on you here to spread the word.
Baker, you're gonna keep everyone else accountable on this.
Yeah, that's right. The standard was set with you. Make sure we don't lose that standard, mate. All right?
You don't want to be the only one providing KFC for tanking on draft day after seeing what everyone else is doing. You can't be the only one to be having to fork out and go to that effort.
So let's be honest, right? If Aaron tanks right now, has a fire sale right now, which you're allowed to do. JV goes, Markkanen gets traded. He probably trades maybe Nurkic. You know, he'll try and trade Ingram probably when he comes back. You know,
we'll pick his 6 best players.
Harden, Brown, Tatum, Booker, Cat, and then he'll have a choice after that of one of those others I said.
Yeah. So Booker, Ingram, Towns, Harden, Tatum, and probably Jalen, probably Jalen Brown. Yeah, so. Yeah, there's or Robert Williams.
There's a couple for the 3 teams have their first round picks left. They're going to get a good player, mate.
Yeah,
real good player for a first, right? So he's going to come out of it with probably 3 or 4 first round picks. You know, he's already got 2 because he got one in the LaMelo trade. Remember?
Yeah, there's value out there for him.
Which is fair enough. You can do that, mate. But just play and then play your best team, and you probably still won't make the playoffs.
Baby steps here, Ben. Baby steps here. Can you just hit the games cap first, please, Aaron?
Yeah.
Maybe for the second time this year, just hit the games cap. That's all we're asking. Like,
as much as we need him losing, right? This is what we're talking about. This is what makes us have integrity, because Aaron losing is good for us, especially for me and you. Let's be fucking honest about it, mate. And we're still
100%. I was very happy. I was congratulating Richo, virtual handshakes over the, well done, sir. Very good, because I thought he was cooked.
The two people that matters the most are the most uproar about it, right? Because if Aaron should be probably 5 or 6 wins, mate. Let's be honest, like,
Yeah, he should have beaten me.
Was bad enough for me, but this is home now. But I know we're banging on about it, but if you want us to stop talking about it, fucking do something, because we're gonna keep talking about it. Can't say it enough.
Yeah, I think no, I'm with you there. I think that'll do us for this week, for this year.
Yeah.
Where it's 11.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll probably have to do a New Year's Day one next week, won't we?
Yeah, right.
Sunday's New Year's Day. Do a real late Sunday one.
Yeah. New Year's Day is on Sunday, so yeah, we won't be doing another one this year. So we'll see how early we can get. I don't know what I'll be doing.
Oh, I don't have New Year's, mate. I'm fucking old with kids, so.
I think I might just drink myself stupid on my own couch by myself on New Year's Eve and just play with the dog.
Podcast, mate. You'll be recovered by then.
Oh yeah, perfect.
You know what I mean?
I'll still be on holidays for another week after that. So
in all seriousness, fellas, I hope you have the best day tomorrow with your family, your kids. I hope you get spoiled by your partners, and spoil your partners. Belly full of food and grog. It's gonna be a beautiful day weather-wise. Come back Monday, Boxing Day. Got the test, day of basketball, and hopefully we just get rid of this fucking shenanigans, yeah? But Merry Christmas to everyone. Stay safe. Have a good New Year as well.
Hope all your players die.
Obviously, we hope your players fucking die, especially yours, Richo, this week. Serge just didn't. That didn't work, did it? Telling his players to die. They all fucking dominated.
No, it did not, did it?
It backfired, mate.
I didn't real the fucking week.
But fuck yes. Hope all your players die this week. I'm not even pointing out Richos. Hope you all die.
All right. We'll be back next year for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed the first season of the Bullshit Pretend Friends podcast.
It's been fucking great, mate. They love it, mate. The people, they love us secretly, mate. They just won't give us any credit because it's me and you.
That's it. Yeah, they're all. I'm pretty sure most of them are just jealous that they didn't come up with the idea.
If anyone was going to do it, it was going to be us two anyway. So I don't know why anyone does. Love this shit. This is how serious we make our league. We've got a fucking podcast, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't say it's a fucking casual league when two idiots spend, an hour plus a week, banging on about it.
Yeah, fucking over.
And then, most of you take the fucking time to listen to it. And they're like, oh, when's the next one?
Well, Crouch
come on. Come on.
So we've got at least 11 listeners, mate. It's just Aaron.
There you go. Well, I'm sure that after we've spent an hour talking about Aaron, he's vain enough so he'll tune in.
Yeah,
just expecting to hear his own name.
Yeah. Get out of your missus' fucking pocket, mate, and listen to the podcast. And I'm not saying your balls, I'm saying your whole body, because you're fucking tiny.
I met her for the first time the other week.
Is she taller?
No, but she was lovely. Much nicer than Aaron.
Of course, he's got a lovely missus, man. Yeah.
She was lovely, and she had no problem with his ginormous nose. So.
Well, when he's down there, he just hits the right spots, mate.
Yeah, I'm sure there are benefits to it.
Fucking hope there is.
All right, we are out of here.
See you, dickheads.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Fuck the lot of you.
Dogs. Fuck me. I didn't even fucking see.